But yeah, I used to sleepwalk a lot as a kid. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
I feel that sounds familiar, but I
Yeah.
also have a good amount of friends that used to sleepwalk, so I might be confusing those stories.
Oh
But
yeah, so my
how
stories just
long ago?
blend in. Everything I say just blends in. To yeah, it's not important. No, no, it's not important.
Okay, well we're on the topic now. So
Oh, that's
how
Peter. It's Peter.
yeah, so
What's up?
how long ago was this?
Um, I was probably like 10, 11. I would like wake up in different places in my house. I would like fall asleep and like wake up in like a laundry basket. Um, yeah, my dad said,
Like in your house?
yeah, in my house. Like one of those like low laundry baskets that like I was small at the time, so I could like fit in it with like my feet dangling out, you know.
Right, right.
Um, yeah. I sleptwalk once into the living room, and I was dreaming that I was peeing in a urinal, and I woke up while sleepwalking, and I was in the middle of my living room peeing on the floor.
You know what? That's actually happened to me as well.
Really?
Yeah, like something so not the sleepwalking part, but I must have been I must have been like really really young. Cuz this is around when like my parents were like first like potty training me. So I must have been real little, like maybe like 5 or 6. Um but I remember like in the dream and the whole time and I'm not sleepwalking, so the whole time I'm just like in my bed.
Right.
But I remember in the dream, because I think like while I was awake, I was kind of like pissed off because my parents were like very like strict and would like yell at me and shit about like potty training.
Right.
So I think one night I just like went to bed with that, and I'm all like pissed off. And in my dream, my dad's yelling at me like about the potty training thing. And I just remember thinking like I was like in the dream, I'm like, screw you, dad. I'm gonna I'm gonna pee wherever I want.
I'm gonna fucking destroy the living room.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you know what? If I wanna pee right here, I'm going to. And so in the dream, I started to. And when I woke up, I was like, shit, I just pissed my bed for no
Oh,
reason.
so you were just in your bed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't sleepwalking or anything. I was in my bed the whole time. But this was like this like big like rebellious like I'm gonna like
Fuck
I'm
you,
gonna
Dad.
yeah like I'm gonna I'm gonna like stand up to my parents and like
I'm gonna get back at my dad by pissing myself.
and it was like in the dream. It was like probably like somewhere in the living room, and he was like yelling at me, and I was just like, no, you know what? I'm putting my foot down. If I want to if I want to take a piss in the living room, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And like I remember like feeling that like satisfaction of like yeah like I'm like this is my thing, like I'm standing up to my parents and like pissing in the living room. And then I
This is
woke up
my
and I'm
thing.
like yeah, yeah, this is what I do.
This is my shit.
But then I just remember being even more pissed off because I woke up and not only had I like not stood up to my parents, I just pissed my bed. Like that was the only thing. The only thing that happened. My parents had no knowledge of like the actual dream. The only outcome was that I just like ruined my bed.
So it was a double whammy. You didn't get to get back your dad, and you pissed yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and that was probably the worst day of my life at that point because I was like 5.
Still, or up to that point?
Up to that point, not now. I've had you know better times, but
Damn. Hey, Peter,
um,
would you say that at that time you were? Would you say that you were pissed off?
all right, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, yeah, Peter. Would you say that you were? Did you see what I did there, Peter?
I see what you did. I see what you did, and I appreciate it. Um,
Wait, Peter. Would you say, Peter? Would you say?
what are you clicking around for? What's going on?
Would you say
Oh,
that
I
you
see.
were pissed off?
You know what pisses.
Would you say that you were pissed off?
Oh, that's so loud. Your voice gets so loud when you do that.
I'm done.
Um, But
I'll edit that out.
so I shared my pissing my pants story. So I think it's only right that you finish your pissing your pants story.
Oh, I feel like there wasn't much else to it.
Well, but
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was dreaming.
so you pissed in the living room, right?
I pissed in the living room, yeah. Like all over the living room. It was a white carpet too at the time.
So like when
And-
like at what point did you wake up?
I woke up mid piss because I was holding my little baby cock,
Okay.
and well, it wasn't a baby cock at the time. It was a 10-year-old cock. So I was holding my 10-year-old cock, and I was peeing on the
Jesus.
floor. And that was about it. And then I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit, that's not good. My parents are gonna be pissed."
would you say, would you say that they'd be pissed?
No, no, I would.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty good. I like that. I like you, Peter. You're hired. You want to be full time on this? Peter?
Oh, now I am. Okay,
Yeah.
not before until
This
this,
was
moment.
this was a test. And hey, champ, you passed. Flying colors.
Okay, I don't want to derail too much.
And okay.
But, yeah, so you wake up mid piss. You're already pissing.
Yeah.
I imagine you can't stop at this point. Like you're already.
No, I can't stop. So I finished my piss. Yeah,
You
because you
just
can't.
finished
It hurts when you close it off mid pee.
It definitely does.
Yeah, it takes a lot of strength.
Right, and you also don't want to like try and go to the bathroom because then you're just gonna get pissed everywhere else.
Yeah, so I just let it rip. And now that white rug we don't have it anymore.
I just got
Yeah.
rid of it.
No, we kept it around for a solid few years without washing it.
just didn't clean it. You'd come into the house, rub it.
Smelled like piss.
Well, so what did your parents do?
I think my mom just like sprayed carpet cleaner on it, and
And just called it.
I don't remember. It was so long ago. I don't even. Yeah, I think they like understood that like this was a period where I was sleepwalking a lot, and they were just like, "Oh shit, Jesse just like
Yeah.
fucking sleptwalk peed." But yeah, I was a chronic sleepwalker for a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was a chronic sleepwalker, but there was like maybe a handful of times where I did sleepwalk, and I only know this because my mom told me about it. And again, this was like when I was like very little.
Right.
I want to say maybe like 8 to 10, somewhere around there. And she said this happened on multiple occasions where I'd wake up in the middle of the night and she would like come into the living room and it's like almost like pitch black, right? She said I would be in the living room, like kind of like crawling or like just generally just like running away, and I was doing circles around the couch.
Oh my god.
Just like, yeah, just like she said I was like sleep talking a little bit, and she doesn't remember the exact words, but like she got the impression that like in my dream I was like being chased by somebody,
Jeez.
and I was just like doing laps like around the couch in the living room.
That's horrifying.
And yeah, she was horrified because I mean, Filipino families were very superstitious.
I don't
So-
think I've ever had a sleepwalk with like that much motion though. Like that's scary. Like what if you ran outside and just started like sprinting and didn't even know it?
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a very I was a very problematic kid in that way.
You know that sleepwalking is apparently a sign of being very stressed.
I could imagine it is, but I just don't
Yeah.
remember what stress we would have been undergoing at that age.
True. Yeah, apparently, I've probably told you this, but I had a sleepover in like 3rd grade, and I walked up all the way into my parents' bedroom, and I just like stared at them,
Oh,
And then-
what the fuck?
and then their dad just like was like, "Come on, Jesse, let's go back downstairs." The way
Oh, this
you're
isn't
supposed to be
your
sleeping."
parents.
No, this was at a sleepover.
Okay, you didn't have people over. You went over somebody's house.
No, I was over Danny's house, and I walked all the way up into his parents' bedroom, and I just stared at them and then they just like kind of pushed me out. We're just like, you gotta go back downstairs. And then I didn't remember any of it. And then in the morning at like breakfast, they told me what happened, and I was just like, I had no idea that I did that.
Did they have like did they have a semblance that you were sleepwalking at the time?
I have no idea. Maybe not. Imagine, maybe they just thought I was just like a perv. I have no idea. I was so young. I don't know, how old are you in like second grade?
I,
7, 8.
I wouldn't even be able to venture a guess, but probably somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they probably, at least if it were me, like, the fact that you were so young, I don't think my instinct would be, like, that you were a perv. Or
That'd be my immediate instinct.
That would be your immediate call.
This kid's trying to fuck my wife.
Just elbows you in the morning, you enjoy the show.
Suplexes you.
No, I don't think that would be my initial reaction. Just because, like, I don't know, like, I feel like at that age, you don't really have sexual thoughts yet.
Debatable.
Is that debatable?
No, I agree. Peter, I was doing it for the bit. All right. Is that okay with you?
You were doing it so that because you knew you'd be doing a podcast eventually.
I was doing it because I knew there was a podcast going on, and I thought it would be funny. All right. You caught me, Peter. You caught me. You caught me.
I feel like I didn't have any leads until you just flat out told me. You did it for the clicks.
I did it for the clicks. Gotta get picked up by that algorithm.